access to valid information about property matters, security matters, humanity matters, academic matters, and all that trending news. Join me on every Wednesday on Inside Out with Shola Akintayo at 11 a.m.
Where experts will analyze and find solutions to matters arising on FB and Instagram page live every Wednesday 11 a.m.
Good morning, Lagos, Nigeria. Good morning, everybody. Thank God it's another Wednesday with Inside Out with Shola Akintayo. We give God the glory, keeping us alive to see another beautiful Wednesday. And officially, I am saying Happy New Month. Yeah, this is my first show in this month of December. So let me say Happy New Month to every one of us. And also, we wish you happy Merry Christmas in advance. Yeah, we're rounding up the year 2023, and then we are rounding up the year with something new, the new Naira notes design. And that is what we are considering this morning. We want to look into public opinion as regard the new Naira notes. Yeah, and this topic might be taking about 2-3 weeks because we're still going into the marketplace to hear the view of people, especially the news that came in yesterday on the limit of cash withdrawal to certain amount. How does that going to really take place, and how is it going to affect the economy and especially the market people? Even youth are clamoring, I don't know. I was like, youth are clamoring. How could there be limits to withdrawal at a certain and I want to quickly take my review before I call in my guests for this morning discussion. During the pre-colonial era, Nigeria culture used variety of items, means of exchange. The use of cowries, manilas, bills, bottles, salt, among others. Those are things that were here in vogue before that is during the pre-colonial era that Nigeria used beads, cowries, salt, and all that as means of exchange. There are also a period of trade by barter that you use what you have to get what you want. And that's before the issue of currency begins to set in. The first major currency issue in Nigeria was sequence to the colonial ordinance in 1880, which is introduced by the shilling and this pence as the legal tender currency in West Africa. The unit of coins managed by the Bank of England, were 1 shilling, 1 penny, 1.5 penny, and 1/10 penny were distributed by a private bank, the Bank of British West Africa till 1912. Yeah, I'm just in history of before we come down to the new design. Before a pre-colonial area and during the colonial area. From 1912 to 1959, the West Africa Currency Board issued the first set of banknotes. Yes, and the coins in Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, and Gambia. The highest banknote denomination was the pound, £1, while one of the shilling coin was the highest coin denomination. That was within the 1912 to 1959. On 1st July 1959, the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) issued Nigerian currency banknotes, while the issue banknotes and coins were withdrawn. It was not until 1st July 1962 that the currency was changed to reflect the country's republican status. The banknotes, which for inscription Federation of Nigeria, now had federal had Federal Republic of Nigeria inscribed at the top. The notes were again changed in 1968 following the misuse of the currency banknotes during the Civil War. Those are just what has happened before now as regard currency. You know, the notes, different ones we have used, the coin, the naira, and thereabout. On 11th February 1997, a new banknote with the value of 20 naira was also introduced. Yeah, was also introduced at the era of 20 naira, 5 naira. CBN as part of the contribution towards the celebration of nation's 50th anniversary of Nigerians' independence and 100 years of its existence as a nation, issue 50 commemorative polymer banknotes in the 29th December 2010 and the 100 naira commemorative banknote of 19 December 2024 respectively. That is how we started using notes instead of coins and all that. It's just an overview of how currency came into limelight in the country. And before, I imagine I was one of those in the 60s in this period of using beads, manilas. You know, when I saw this in the history, I was like, salt, even part of what we use as a mix of exchange. Now, so to say, now there's a new design of and there are lots of issues that have went around on the social media. You know, even some people are saying it is a misplace of priority. Is it what we really need right now? Even while some people are saying, yeah, the social ruling party want to make sure that before they finish, at least something must be in their name. All of that. But that's not the issue now. The issue is why the redesign of the Naira note. What are the effects? And how is this going to affect the economy? How is it going to affect the markets, people? How is it going to affect us both positively and negatively? And also the limits of cash withdrawal. Though we might not discuss that today, we will discuss that next week with people in the market, you know, that can really say something on how this will affect them. So we want to discuss the redesigned Naira notes this morning. So do not go away, stay back, stay tuned, invite your friend, tell your neighbors, tell everyone of them. We need your whole contribution and your own opinion on what we want to discuss today. I'll be back shortly with my guest after this short break. Thank you. Are you testing with valid information or political matters, security matters? Are you testing with valid information on political matters, security matters, marital matters, academic matters, and all the trending issues? Join me on every Wednesday on Inside Out with Shola Akintayo at 11 a.m.
Where experts will analyze and find solutions to matters arising on FB and Instagram page live every Wednesday, 11 a.m.
Welcome back. Yeah, I have my guest in the house this morning. If you are just joining me, my name is Shola Akitayo. I'm your host this morning, and we are discussing the redesigned Naira notes. We want to look at the effects, both positive and negative effect. Also, we want to hear public opinion as to this design of Naira notes. Is it true a municipality, or there is a reason why the CBN has decided to end the year 2022 with a new design of Naira notes. And very, very soon, 15th of this very month, yeah, the money will be in circulation. That will be another topic for next week where we go into the marketplace and talk to some people the effect and the effect both positive and negative and or majorly the issue of this limit on cash withdrawal. But this morning we want to discuss redesign Naira. And with me in the studio today is somebody from the public, an academician, a lecturer. So he's going to, we are going to discuss this together. So the in person of Mr. Benga Ukwola. Good morning, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your time, sir. Yeah, I'm so sure you were around when I was in my overview as regarding the Naira notes. I was started with cowries, beads, manila, salt, then as a mix of exchange. Also, there was a period of trade by barter, period where you use what you get, your own raw material, your own food stuff, you use what you get what you want. Now, after that, years passed by and all that, different kind of designs of Naira notes coming up. Now, we are rounding up 2022. CBN decided to change the Naira. And there's something about this event, it's coming towards an election year. And that has really posed a lot of challenge on the nation. A lot of information from people out there, like, why is it coming up now? Is it because of coming election? Is this not politics? And is that what we really need right now? Is it true a place of uh, priority? So, from your home as one of the public are here to say, so what can you say about this redesign of Naira?
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir.
This is a very great opportunity. We know the viewers as well, they will quite agree with me that the design of the Naira note at this present time is more of politics rather than more of economy.
More of politics, rather
It's political.
how do you?
It's political. Now the question is this: Buhari had spent over 7.5 years. We all know that in the next 79 days or thereabouts, there will be elections and preparing for the change of party in 2023, May 29, 2023. The question is this: why is it now the Naira is being designed? It is more political, as I said, in that they want to perpetrate themselves in power. They want to perpetrate themselves in power. Why? Because we have all had in the recent past where we have vote buying and what have you. They know within themselves, not only within the ruling party, even within the opposition party, because they don't want the opposition party to get, to snatch this power from them. To snatch the power from them. They don't want it.
Okay.
So the question now is this: they still want to control the gadgets of the governance of this country. And of course, they are at the end of affairs to control every machinery of the government, the CBN and whatever. Now they just said that the Naira limit is, the withdrawal limit is 100,000 Naira a week. It's quite unfortunate. People out there in the market, somebody buying goods and services, buying pays in cash, gets the money in cash. Are you telling us that 20,000 Naira will be enough for the whole day transaction? Some of them, they are not lying. They have to get them. For instance, somebody who sells cow in the market, you are telling me that we'll take the money to the bank and pay. No. So this thing is more political in the sense that they still want to control the machinery of government because the heinous crime they have committed in the past, they still want to cover up. They're not the only one that have lots of money stashed in their houses. Some of these politicians, they don't do transfer.
Mm.
They don't do transfer.
Deal with cash.
It's cash, it's money bags. We have had it in the previous past. When election in the House of Senate, in the House of Rep, even in the State Houses of Assembly, hands that we exchange of hands, exchange of money. It's not through bank transfer. They know that those one can easily be traced. So they want something that will not be on record. If, for instance, now Paraventure want to engage in a business transaction, and we are talking in terms of few millions of naira, and then you prefer cash. So I wouldn't want to transfer the money because I don't want that cash flow to be traced.
Tracing.
So the question is this: it's not political. Why now? Why didn't you do it when it came to power?
But
The excuse again is that they said the naira in circulation. CBN gave us statistics. They minted about 5 trillion currency of different denominations. They said what is now in circulation is around 1 about 30% in circulation. Where is the money? Can the money be found in my house? Can it be found in your house? It's not.
Of course.
It's those who are in the help of affairs. Yes. They know where the money is. Why can't they go at them and force them to bring out this money? Imagine somebody just told me about 2 weeks ago. He said he saw a new note, 200 naira note, 2003, that was printed in 2003. Imagine, almost 19 years ago. Imagine an Marua man is
2003.
2003, 19 years ago. Imagine, what we call it, Marua man wants to give you your balance and it's giving you a new note. A new note
of 2003.
Sometimes you go to party, they are all privy to this. You go to party because you want to spend money, you want to spray money in party. Then you go and buy 2,000 naira for they remove a certain percentage. There is no new currency. They know where those money are stashed. The question is more of political than more of
I was even thinking from the angle of probably it's coming up because of regulation, you know, even with the sign of currency, there are periods. You know, I think the one for Nigeria is within maybe 5-6 years that they must do another note. You understand? They must print another one. But looking at the terrain of the ruling party right now, it's even beyond that period. So I'm thinking, okay, probably because they feel before the current president will be out of the seat, there should be a printout of a redesign of notes. Are you not looking at it from that angle?
No. In my own view, it's not compulsory. How many times have England changed their account? How many times? Abraham Lincoln is in US. How many times have they changed their currency? There is no fast and good method that a particular number of period of years that the currency must be changed, the face of the currency must be changed. We don't need it now. See, the government of the day, they are just being economical with the naked truth. We don't need it. Nigeria is when a flash Nigeria is getting is in fact we are priority. We have to, when a nation Redesigned of Naira. They said the money, I mean, consider they were going to use
interpolation.
Now, as a theory that taxation, I mean, one of the canons of taxation is it must be economical. Economical in the sense that it must be worth doing. Now, the money being spent in collecting the tax must be much lower than the tax actually being collected. But here in Nigeria, they want to print 5 naira. They are spending 10 naira to print 5 naira. Is it at a gain or at a loss? Honestly, Nigeria does not need. This is not what we need at this time. People are hungry. People are depressed. There is insecurity. People are being kidnapped. They know anything that will favor them is what they do. Anything that will favor them, they will do it. So honestly, the government we have in place, they are irresponsible, they are irresponsive, they are very wicked, very callous, they don't have the heart of masses. Whatever that is not going to be to their advantage, they will just see it. They will just see it. And that has been the issue and cry of this masses of this nation. And we still strongly believe that the time we talk, all this thing will stop. Why is it now? The question is small point. Having spent, why didn't you do it last year? The question they are telling us, have they just realized? Probably they were simple before. Have they just realized that the money circulation was not what they was actually printed? It's unthinkable for them to come up now and begin to tell us cock and bull story. If they cock and bull story, you cannot believe it.
Okay, we will be going on a short break now, and it's becoming interesting. I begin to enjoy the topic with Mr. Benga Pukuola. Yes, one of the people out there that want to share their own opinion as regard the Redesigned Naira note. Yeah, Mr. Pukuola is making it clear that it is not economical but political in nature. That the decision to redesign the Naira note is not what we really need now. People are there suffering, jobless, hungry, poverty is avenging everywhere. So now the country is coming up, CBN, FG, they are coming up with new Naira design. Yeah, and there is of the opinion that it is politics, not economic. So it is not what we need. So to say is in agreement with what other people out there are saying, that the design of Naira note is in misplaced of priority. And what's your own contribution, your own, or probably you have a question for my guest? I'll be back after the short break. Thank you.
Are you thirsty for valid information on political matters, security matters, marital matters, academic matters, and all that trending issues? Join me on every Wednesday on Inside Out with Shola Akintayo at 11 a.m. where experts will analyze and find solutions to matters arising on FB and Instagram page live every Wednesday 11 a.m.
Insider Production is an entertainment media house that provides the following services: makeup, photography, videography, alaga iduro, live band decorations, drinks, hairstylings, catering services, ashwebi. We go into the market to get you your ashwebi and bring it to your doorstep. Wedding suits and gown. We help you with your pre-wedding and birthday photo shoots. We get you the best MC, event planning and event coordination. Contact us on the following phone numbers: 08034346625 or 08121567764, or of the following social media: Inside Out at Instagram or Facebook at Shola Akintayo. Get us there and we are here to serve you.
Are you an investor, realtor, property owner, or a prospective buyer? Contact us at Simeon's home for the following services: sales and lease of property, facilities and property management, in-house design and construction, tiling and painting, land survey and property documentation, locational mapping, architectural design, fast and turnkey projects, industrial, residential and institutional cleaning services. Our office address: 1 Osamoje Close off Ikola Road, Command. Our telephone number is 080 34 333 258.
Do you want to study abroad? Do you want to relocate with your family? Contact us at Global Home Time Resources. We help to process genuine visa to the following countries: Canada, Mauritius, UK, US, and Germany. For more information, contact us on 080 34 333 258 or 090 42 45 8587.
Yeah, welcome back. This is Inside Out with Shola Akintayo. If you are just joining, we are discussing the new Naira notes design. That's the design of Naira. We're seeking public opinion on the redesign Naira notes. With me in the studio this morning is Mr. Benga Pupola. Mr. Benga Pupola is an academician, a lecturer per se, and before you join, if you are just joining, he is of the opinion that the new design is political in nature, that is not economical. And, so he's agreeing with what people are saying, how the design of Naira notes is a misplaced authority. And he has said so many things that people up there, people in power knows what they are doing. They are just making this to happen right now, not considering the masses, not considering the poor, not considering people at the local level who are suffering the lack of joblessness and all that. That is what Nigerians should face right now, not the design of Naira notes. So your own contribution to is welcome. Drop your contribution, or you have a question for my guest, you can as well ask your question. Mr. Popola Bega is in the house to attend to all questions. Yeah, but I want to start with this. Have you not considered probably this is to eradicate fraudulence?
The fraudulence are very, they have different types and they are very. Who is performing financial fraud? If not those who are in the power, if not those who are ruling us, if not those who are the ends of the affairs of this nation. We all know the records are there. Somebody stashed away with public funds, and nothing is done about it. It's not a matter of fraud. They know the actual amount that was printed from the CBN. They know the what. Now they are the one telling us that the one in circulation is far less than what was actually printed. The effect is that they want to decide the Naira is still time. Because the money that will have been used in taking care of other sectors of the economy is not being used for a free follows. It's a white elephant project to me personally. It's a personal opinion anyway, and I still stand to be corrected. This is a white elephant project. ASU was on strike for
Many
March 15 until October or thereabout. They called up the strike. I mean, they suspended the strike. What are they asking for? Few trillions of naira. Now they are not being truthful to Nigerians until we hold them accountable. We ask them questions. How much was spent in printing this money, and how much money was actually, I mean, it's actually printed. So we are not asking questions. And that's why anybody can just do whatever he likes in government and do away with it. And that's why soldier comes, soldier go, barracks remains. So it has always been the norm. The question still remains that it is the masses that will still suffer from this time.
Already is affecting.
Yes, yes.
I tell you, because everybody is waiting for the day the money will be circulated.
Yes.
You understand? A lot of people cannot even keep cash, cannot even spend money.
Yes.
It's already affecting businesses. You know, it's already affecting means of exchange. You know, a lot of people don't want to, like, I don't want the new design, the new currency to be the old one. And you know, even we ourselves, citizens, we are very, very funny. You go to one uh, yam seller now that you want to buy now with the old 500, the person will be telling you, no, if you don't have the new one,
yes,
when they have not even stopped us
yes,
from receiving the new
yes,
ones, you know,
yes,
a lot of things that this is going to
yes,
affect. You
yes,
understand? So it's already affect. We are going to that because we need to consider the effects. You understand? But I also want us to look at what's your own opinion that this is coming up towards election year 2020.
I briefly mentioned it in my previous conversation.
I'm asking it again because I don't know how is this, you know, what's the impact on the forthcoming election?
The impact is what, you know, except they come out to tell us why is the signing of Naira now. That was why I still maintain my stand that it is more of political than more of economic. Of what benefit? Something that's not been printed in this country is being printed outside the country. So it means we are printing our own currency. I mean, I still stand to be corrected. When last? Sometimes I think the last one was done in Germany or thereabout. So when German, I mean, when they were spending Dutch marks, would they come to Nigeria and they want to print in Africa? It's never done. It is never done. They cannot print it in Nigeria. Why? Because they know themselves. You and I know. I've never been to CBN. I don't know what they do with CBN. All I know with CBN, the little economics I have, is the bank to the government. It's the last, they call it last lender of resources.
Yes.
So they are the one to controlling the monetary and the economy of the nation, the financial system of the country. So the question is, that redesign of Naira, except they want to tell us otherwise, everybody knows that because of the opposition party, not even within themselves, the opposition party. So they are the one controlling, they are who pays they are in control of the security, they are in control of the CBN, they are in control of every security apparatus, every machinery of the nation, they are in control. So even when they say that you cannot do this, even after the whole thing, I think they said January 31st.
Yes.
That will be the end of the era of spending this currently the currency in circulation.
Yes.
Even by March, those politicians that will still have
the old ones
bags of, they will still have the access to exchange it because they are in government. So they just want to stifle the opposition party. They want to stifle them. They want to make things difficult for them. They know where this money is. They know where the money is. They know how much money being exchanged when they are in the National Assembly conducting elections of the principal members of the House of Assembly House of Rep and House of Senate. They know where the money. Why can't they go to them? Basically, get them arrested. Of sometimes former PMP of forgotten his name of CBN. They went to his house and they saw someone with they saw someone with What I used to say, he doesn't know who gave him money. Yeah, he doesn't
So
know
the
who
money
gave him.
flies into the
So
world.
he's begging for finance. That person is begging for finance. So the question still remains that they know where the money is. This one is more of inflicting bigger, greater hardship. Already strange masses, already a depressed masses, or already, I don't know the adjective to use. Those who, I mean, the poor are getting poorer, the rich are getting richer. So the hardship being inflicted on the poor makes them to become poorer. I mean, it's unfounded. How would you say when you have just about 6 months to go, you want to decide? Why didn't you decide it when you
have
get
been here
the power?
for 7 years?
I mean, they are not just being honest. Until we have people who are in government, they have the fear of God. These people they are callous.
In your own opinion, I know you've stylishly talked about it because it's a question I was to ask. In your own opinion, how do you think this redesigned Naira notes will affect?
Yes, it will affect the economy. It's affecting the economy already. Yes. If you go to the government cycles, the state governors, federal government, only backlogs of salaries. That's one. Two, there are projects that have been lined for this year, 2022. Some of them are nearing completion. Some of them have just taken off. Some didn't have done, have yet to be done. Taking for instance, I came here quite late. I was in the traffic along Lagos Expressway. I left where I went around 4 o'clock, and then I was there for more than 6 hours. I was frustrated. I was devastated. More than 6 hours. I wouldn't know when this the construction of Lagos Expressway has been when Jonathan was there. Jonathan left power more than about 8 years.
8 years.
What are they doing? Is it a rocket science? Is it a rocket science? I mean, it's unfounded. Delaying man's hour, loss on the road, loss of people. I mean, it's unfounded. So the question now is total. The design of it's eating into the economy of this country, because ordinarily the first thing is, even in fact, as a matter of fact, we need to ask them questions. Now, was this one part of the budget when they gave us the budget of 20?
Do we even have a total?
Do we have it in the budget? Okay, if we say we don't have it, we know that every quarter they will come up supplementary budget. In all the supplementary budget that have been sent to the national.
The last quarter of the year, this
was the design of Naira, the cost and what have you, was it enshrined in? I mean, there are a lot of questions that are begging for answers, and until we begin to ask those who govern us, until we begin to ask them questions, they will not be accountable to us.
Okay, we are still on the topic redesign of Naira notes. With me in the studio is Mr. Benga Popola. Yeah, Mr. Popola is still standing on his opinion that the design of notes is not coming up in the accurate time. That is a waste of time, waste of resources, waste of rather putting depression on the masses. So you can drop your own opinion, you can drop your own contribution. He's still in the studio with me to attend to questions and answer on your own opinion on the redesigned Naira notes. We're going on a short break. We will come back and probably like about 5 minutes attend to questions and answers. Stay tuned. We'll be back shortly.
Are you thirsty for valid information on political matters, security matters, marital matters, academic matters, and all the trending issues? Join me on every Wednesday on Inside Out with Shola Akintayo at 11 a.m. Where experts will analyze and find solutions to matters arising on FB and Instagram page live every Wednesday 11 a.m.
Okay, welcome back. Thank you for your time, viewers. Thank you for not going away. Yeah, it's an interesting topic with and a good time with Mr. Binga Kupu Ola. Yeah, we have series of questions from our viewers out there. Anne Martin says so many of our politicians have built bank in their houses. But you said they are printing outside. Okay, what she means that they have their own bank in their house.
Yes.
Like you said, some of them don't. They don't even go to bank. They don't even make transfer. They don't even have app on their phone. You know, it's very very funny. It is weird that we have GT access all of that on our phone.
We are the ones
Why spending our money? Those even the GT and all that, they can kill you with billing this and this. Or, you know, all these people have over at the top.
we engage in legitimate transactions.
Yeah, you know, but
Because their own transactions is
yeah, Adeyanju said, okay, this is a question. If it's indeed political, so there is no benefit to this development in terms of growth.
there's no growth. There's nothing like growth. The money that would have been channeled into a more productive sector is now being used to redesign. Of what benefit is the redesigning of Naira to the masses? Is whatever that is given to masses as a legal tender is what they will spend. Now, the money that could have been channeled, as I said earlier on, into a more productive economy, into creation of jobs, into construction of roads, we have epileptic power supply, is now being used to redesign. The question now is this: what happens to the ones? I mean, we are spending nothing. But simply because they know that
we are even used to it.
Yes, simply because they know that the money in circulation is not what they expect. So it means it's in the hands of some. Some people have turned their houses to become bank.
Okay. So that's the answer to Akimome is there's no growth. There's no growth. You even cite the example if a government left 8 years ago with a project that they didn't complete. And they handed it over to the incoming. You understand? And those ones have been there for about 7-8 years now. And we still have the issue on ground. So definitely we are on one point. That the simple English is stagnation. We are stagnated to a particular position. So there is no good. The redesign, and Martins continue, the design of the Naira is to get back on the opposition parties.
That's what
where the masses are never included in their plans. So the masses are never included in their
it's just to
our leaders are very good in taking our resources out to the benefit of other countries. Economic living we the masses to the crumbs that falls from the table. Yeah, Iniola Tiwa said it has gotten to the stage whereby everything in our country is politics. Too bad. That is people's opinion. I believe on our page, others will still drop their own opinion on their contribution as regard the design Naira. As you will be leaving us in the studio, so what is your advice? Despite the fact that we've agreed, yes, because I must agree with you that definitely this is affecting the masses already. It's affecting everybody across the nation. You know, personally, I was of the opinion that even just by the fact of what is happening all around, the flood issue and all that, it was a shock when I heard about the design of Naira notes, and even the one that came up yesterday, that the limit of cash withdrawal. So, how best do you want to advise the masses out there? Because we have no choice right now. We need to move on whatsoever it is
Yeah,
posed before.
before answering that question, I quickly want to chip in this. People, those who are in government, one way or the other, there will be demand for the foreign currency, especially dollars. That's the most widely spent currency in the entire group. What would that translate into is there will be Naira will also fall as against the dollars. So they want to exchange the Naira for dollar at all costs. Please, I don't want this Naira to. And unfortunately, they won't go to bank. It's the Bureau de change. The Bureau de change, they will go to the black market. And imagine $1 for close to 900, 1,000 naira. They are ready. For as long as those Naira notes is no longer within their custody before the expiration of the currency in circulation. Then secondly, even the masses within ourselves will also create local problems. For instance, I have the old note, and the woman that sells bread at the bus stop, maybe by January 10, and the expiration is still January 10. So we have 20. Do you know that by January 1, 2, at most, by January 10, within the transaction within the local environment, people will start rejecting treatment. That brings a lot of problems once again. And then, but my advice is this: he has the think tank. We have had it in previous past. We have advisors, retinue of advisors. The advisors that they create, they only created money for the boys. They are not really giving any advice. If at all, if they come up with a laudable advice, advice that are better than what they have in mind, these people, they will take to it. Why? Because they have their own ulterior motives. So the question still remains that until the government should, every time, government should try to seek the opinion of the people. They know what the country is grappling with. We have seen where budgets were padded and what have you. So the question still remains that the government are insisting. It is high time they rose to what is involved. People are dying of hunger, go to the hospitals, they are very drained. This country, even imagine in this country,
Okay, thank you for your time. It's my pleasure having you in the studio today. My guest for today is Mr. Benga Popola, and he has said his own opinion as regards the redesigned Naira notes. The floor is still open. You can still drop your opinion, your own contribution on our page. It will surely be attended to. Yeah, the redesigned Naira note. Thank you for your time, sir. And I pray for safe trip as you go back to your yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We appreciate your time. So to my viewers out there, after the short break, I'll be doing usual birthday shout out. So stay tuned, don't go away. Thank you. God bless.
Are you thirsty for valid information on political matters, security matters, marital matters, academic matters, and all the trending issues? Join me on every Wednesday on Inside Out with Shola Akintayo at 11 a.m. where experts will analyze and find solutions to matters arising on FB and Instagram page live every Wednesday 11 a.m.
Yeah, thank you so far. So good. We are rounding up today's edition, redesign of Naira Notes. Yes, I just left the studio is Mr. Binga Kukuola. Yeah, birthday shout out this morning goes to Sheyi Adegoke. Sheyi Adegoke is a friend to the house, one of my fans and viewers. I am celebrating with you this morning. Yesterday was your birthday. We say happy birthday to you, Sheyi Adegoke. Long life and prosperity. May God continue to keep you. May God continue to protect you. More wings, more height in Jesus' name. And the next on my list, not a birthday, but it's a wedding anniversary. Yesterday was the date, and we are celebrating you today. We celebrate with your family. Prince Adele Ajewole. Yeah, Prince Adele Ajewole is a businessman, a contractor, and a builder on the island. We are celebrating you and your family today. 10 years wedding anniversary. 10 years, the journey is not a small journey. So we are celebrating you today. We pray that God will continue to be with you and your wife and your children. God will continue to be with your home. More of this you will do in the coming years. Congratulations to you, Prince Adele Ajewale. You and your wife and the children will say happy wedding anniversary to you. God bless. God bless your home. Yeah, this is where we're going to round it up today with Inside Out with Shola Akitayo. Meet me same time next week, Wednesday, as we continue on this topic, the design of Naira notes. Thank you. God bless.